Let's do this! 本気で行くぜ!
Oh man. The music for the title screen is pretty out of this world. No pun intended. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Spectrobes Origins for the Nintendo Wii. I am playing this on a Nintendo Wii U, because I happen to have one. I haven't actually played this in a few years, so this should be interesting. This is one of my favorite games of all time. It is like sort of a Pokemon-esque deal. You're collecting monsters to fight an impending doom. Let me enter my name real quick. Okay, and I will shut up so you can watch the cutscenes. Enjoy.
The entire Nana-Ero system is threatened with imminent annihilation. The Kroll have regrouped. They're on the move, stronger than ever. Already, this grim juggernaut has laid waste to countless civilizations, vaporizing entire planets. Its leader has so far successfully eluded all detection. All we have is a name. The name is Crux. Attention all Nana-Ero planetary patrol units. This is Commander Grant speaking. The Kroll seek to exploit our portals to defeat us. Your instructions are to defend all portal gates throughout Nana-Ero with maximum force. Rallen, Jena, I need you to drop whatever you're doing and deploy to the portal gate in Sector W immediately.
Sir, with all due respect, that's a remote, low-priority sector.
Yes, you'd think so. But I've just been informed that we've detected a suspicious magnetic anomaly there. Might be a coincidence, might have nothing to do with the Kroll, but I'm not taking any chances.
We're on it!
Right away, sir.
Sir, that anomaly in Sector W, it's at a dangerous level. I have to call back Rallen and...
That won't be necessary.
But sir...
It's evidence. We have to find out what it's evidence of. They'll be fine, Harry. They're the best. You just concentrate on your job, all right?
Komainu, you little glutton. You sure do love attention, don't you?
Okay, coming on Sector W now.
What's the W for? Whole lot of nothing? Commander must have got some bad intel.
Won't hear me complaining.
Whoa, what's going on? Jena, what is it?
I don't know. Everything went haywire as soon as we... Huh? The ship's getting sucked into that portal!
What?
Any idea where we are?
Nowhere in the Nana-Ero system, that's for sure. Never seen that planet before. Have you?
Nope. Anyway, everything seems intact. Let's get back to headquarters. It's macaroni night at the commissary.
Rallen, focus, Kay. There's no data on this system. Nana-Ero could be in any direction. This would be a really good time for a helpful suggestion.
You're the navigator. Navigate!
We need a reference point, Rallen. Get me one of those and I'll get you home.
So we're lost? I mean, come on, Jena, you're not just messing with me, are you?
I wish. No, this is the real deal. Lost in space.
Oh, super.
There's gotta be something we can do.
Well, like Mom always told me, never be too proud to ask for directions.
Brilliant. Except for one little detail. We're completely alone, Rallen. There's no one else here.
Here, maybe. But what about there?
Actually, there does seem to be some sort of noise. Could be chatter.
Hello? Anyone there? This is an urgent message from Wyterra. Please help. We're under attack by a massive army of Kroll.
Kroll?
We survivors are terribly outnumbered. We've taken refuge in the old ruins. Please, if you hear this, send help immediately.
Sounds bad.
Yeah, better get down there and try to help them, or we'll be asking the crawl for directions.
Hey, I've locked in on the signal source. Okay, let's move.
Roger that. Huh, that's weird. Place looks perfectly fine.
And that signal definitely originated from right around here somewhere.
Hey, what's going on? What's up with you? Komainu, get back here! Whoa. Crawl!
That signal's gotta be coming from inside there. Come on, let's go.
On it! Let's do this! Onkidee-kazee! Huh? Wait a minute! What's wrong with this thing?
Any time now, Rallen.
I don't understand it. My Prismod, it's not responding. I can't summon any Spectrobes.
Yeah, very funny. Look, don't mess with me, Rallen. Just do your thing and let's move.
Gina, I swear, I'm not fooling around. It's not working.
What? Did you break it or something?
No, I don't know.
Oh no, Rallen, look! Komainu!
Bad Komainu! Bad boy! Get back here, you hear me?
Hey, wait! Get back here! What's up with Komainu?
There's only one way to find out. Let's get down there quick.
Yeah. Just tell me how to run and stuff. I don't remember what I said in the intro because I had some tech issues between then and now. My capture card actually was on the fritz. That was a bit scary. So yeah, that's it. We're back now. I'm gonna fight some of these crawl while I'm heavily tutorialized by the mouse. This is bad. I mean, we don't have any way to fight them right now.
Then we'll just have to evade their attacks and run really, really fast.
Yeah, Where's my... Is it... No? No, that's not it. Okay. No, okay. Trying to be fancy. When you're in a combat, if you shake the nunchuck while pressing a direction, you perform like a somersault dodge thing, and it's like 3 times as fast as just walking.
Oh, a Spectrobe. Can it be? So young and yet a Spectrobe master? Incredible. And you picked up our distress call.
My name is Radis, and who might you be? You are not of this star system. That much I can tell.
We're members of the Nana Planetary Control. I'm Jena.
And I'm Rallen. So that was your distress call we picked up?
Yes, indeed. Our village was attacked by the Crawl. We sought refuge here in the Sanctum Ruins.
These poor people. Rallen, let's talk to them and see what they can find out.
Right. The A button helps you talk. Talk to the villagers. We good now? No. We good now? No. Oh. There we go. Gotta talk to 3 people. Whoops. But I can't summon any Spectrobes right now.
Is that so? Well, you need not worry about that. Come
right this way.
What's that?
An ancient tool handed down through generations. It's called a Cosmolink.
Cosmolink?
In the Kaio system, which is where you currently are, this is the one essential tool of the Spectrobe Master. control it, and you have the ability to control all the Spectrobes in our system.
Whoa!
However, two conditions apply. You see, even for an accomplished young man like you, mastering the Cosmolink is not simple. First, prove yourself in the Chamber of Ordeals. Next, choose a co-master. And why is that? The Cosmolink's unique power lies in the deep bond of trust that exists between two mind souls.
Bond of trust? Mind souls?
Forgive me. I forget that you're not from here. Let me explain. You'll need to choose a dependable battle partner.
How do I find one?
I hope I'm not being presumptuous, but don't you already have such a partner?
Cosmo menu.
Yep. Whoops. There's the motion control stuff kicking in. Oh, stop that, Rallen. I realize it might seem like there is a lot of lore stuff that's being left out, but what you need to know is that Rallen found a hexagon on an old guy in the first game that let him control Spectrobes. Now he needs this new, like, elbow guard thing to command Spectrobes in this solar system for whatever reason that's not really explained. It's you know, the mouse sort of hand waved it or whatever. But anyways, this is the tutorial. Yes, yes, very epic. Great job. Swing the Wii remote vertically and give the yeah. Basically, through the pain of motion controls, you can
Over there! Get him!
make your attack dog just teleport to a guy and maul him. Oh, there's that thing. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Third strike! Okay, here we go. Nope, that's the wrong way, Rallen. What? That's not even... Okay, whatever.
Over there!
Sure, okay, whatever. Let's actually...
Get him! Now! Go! Over there! Come back!
Yeah, so this is just explaining how to change my Spectrobes like I was doing. I'm sorry? Oh, okay, I have to. Man. Yay, fantastic. In fact...
Go! Over there! Get him! Go!
That tutorial. Yeah, okay. Sanctum, I fear the Sanctum ruins will not withstand their onslaught much longer. Don't worry, we'll take care of them. Come on, Rallen, we have work to do. Now you're talking, Jena. Ikaze! Oh, the stairs are in the middle. Please wait. I wish I could do more, but please take this.
A rice ball? Yes, this is a healing item.
Rice balls are useful items that you can use to recover Rallen or Jena's HP. Press the 1 button to use a rice ball you have selected in your Cosmolink. Rice balls will not heal Spectrobes. These things are a dime a dozen.
Hey y'all, I just want to tell y'all about this ring of saving. Have y'all stood in the ring of saving today?
No, I have not, sir. Thank you. Something unique about this game for this series, I guess, is you can play as Jena because she has the elbow guard of your Spectrobe control. She has become Pokemon trainer. Thank you, game.
Come at me.
You first.
Over there! Yeah! Yeah!
Oops. Oh, right.
Get him! Now! Go! Over there! Get him! Now! Go! Over there! Get him! Come back! Go!
So this is combat. This is what combat fully consists of. There's no such thing as a weapon. Only an attack dog.
All right, success.
Yeah, just keep hanging close. If you have any questions or problems or anything, I'll be happy to give you some pointers.
No thanks, I'm good.
Offer's open.
You two were magnificent. How can I ever thank you?
Just doing our job. Glad to help.
To return home at last. What a rare blessing to breathe its sweet air. I hope that you'll return with us. You will be our honored guests. And besides, I have many questions for you.
And Radis taking us back to his crib so we can view his frankly fantastic globe.
Your whole village, it's...
Crawl. I'm so sorry, Radis.
Those lousy... No way they're getting away with this.
The most important thing is that my people were spared. Although, after an ordeal such as this, you two could actually help lift their spirits. To meet the young heroes who defeated the Crawl, it would be truly inspiring for them.
Absolutely. We're more than happy to do whatever we can.
Splendid. Go about freely. Explore, introduce yourselves. When you're done, come to my home at the end of this road.
Wonderful. We'll see you later then.
Let's take a look around the village. Good idea. We should see how everyone's doing. After we take a good look around, we could check back in with Radis. Yep, there's a mini-map, and I can, let's see, what was the button for it? There it is. It's the minus. Yeah, okay. So, okay, this part of the game, I believe you don't actually have to talk to anybody, and frankly, everyone's just like, oh yeah, so glad you saved my village. We're rebuilding just fine, but we're all okay. Oh, hello there. Are you two looking for Chief Radis? Well, you came to the right place. Just head up those stairs and go right in. I didn't need to talk to this guy either. Okay. Gosh, that hitbox on that wall was pretty weird. See, look at Radis' globe. That's like, that's amazing. I want a globe that looks like that. Though it's pretty blank, Radis. You couldn't put some detail on that? Maybe get some gamer chairs here? I don't know, Komainu? Move, Jena. What do you think, boy? No. No. Okay. No. Okay. fine. Motion controls are weird. Oh, there you are. Have you taken a good look around the village? No. Yeah, and all I can say is those crawl are gonna pay big time. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but you need more Spectrobes if you ever hope to take it. Yeah. Good point. We only have a child and 2 adult Spectrobes. Not exactly what you call an arsenal. Indeed. Always remember, my young Spectrobe master. Preparation is half the battle. Now certain locations on our planet are rich in Spectrobe fossils.
Are there any promising sites nearby?
Indeed there are. There have been reports of fossils being around the excavation site at the back of our village.
Thanks, Radice. Alright, Rallen. Let's head over to that excavation site.
You got it. Ikuze. Because that's my catchphrase. The menuing system for this game takes a good second to load. I had perfect form though. I'm glad this map thing exists because the first time I played this game, I spent like probably an hour just looking around the village for where the heck to go. I even went back out the entrance and stuff. What do you want? Yeah, okay. But it's just right here. Like, there's the house, there's the excavation site. I don't need your help. This must be the excavation site.
Radice said we could find some Spectrobe fossils around here.
What are we waiting for? It's time for Komainu to earn his keep. I mean, those minerals he eats don't come cheap.
Hey, that's not nice, Rallen. How about we save some money by not feeding you?
Yep. Motion controls. So... It's gonna talk about everything, every single new thing we find for a while. Swing the remote and wait for the Spectrobe to get over there. The Wiimote vibrates like crazy when you find something. What if you can hear that on the voice recording? And a lot of the time, the Spectrobe is just not great at all at actually going where you tell him to. So, you know, that combined with the oddly sensitive motion controls can make for sort of a weird experience. This river, it's supposed to be a lake, I think, but it's like flowing. I don't see any entry or exit points, but whatever. It's sort of pretty when you look at it from a distance, sort of, but up close, a lot of this stuff is you know, that tree is made with wheat thins, and these rocks are, I think actual rocks have more polygons. Yeah, okay, so there's more rice balls, the ones with the more balls heal you more.
Go.
Hey, this looks like some plain old rock.
It may look that way, but there's a bit more to it than meets the eye. I'm picking up an unusual signal from inside.
What? Really?
Let's head back to Radice's house and ask him about it.
Yeah, go visit Radish Man. The majority of what you actually want to find in the ground is going to be new Spectrobes or minerals. And we won't be looking for minerals a whole lot during the early game because they only give a certain amount of XP. It's like negligible. Apparently this specific combat can be avoided if you're at a certain place when that cutscene with the cube happens, because that cutscene doesn't actually move your character over to that place over there, which is interesting. Sometimes you'll see like a dark sparkle. A lot of the time they're on the main path, and if you send your Spectrobe out to search for them and they pop up, they're worth 10 experience for the child Spectrobe that found them. But if you collect them in any way, they trigger a battle. Yeah, okay, wow. I keep thinking there's an invisible wall in front of that, and I'm just supposed to go do something else first, but no.
Well done. It seems you have found a fossil block.
A fossil block? What in the world is that?
As time goes by, spectral fossils are buried in the ground and become encased in stone. In the Kaio system, these stone masses containing fossils are called fossil blocks. You must remove the surrounding stone to free the fossil within. Then you must awaken the fossilized Spectrobe from its long slumber. But excavating a fossil from stone requires special technology beyond what we have in our village.
Special technology? I bet I could build a machine to excavate fossils with.
Careful now, Jena. Don't go biting off more than you can chew.
Hey, cut me some slack, will you? Besides, I've built plenty of machines before, haven't I?
Yeah, I guess so. Well, I'll leave you to your mad scientist tinkering and meet you at the ship later.
Sounds like a plan. I can't wait to see the look on your face when you see what I'm going to create.
Oh gosh, it's like a is it spherical or cylindrical? I can't. It might be spherical. Okay, time to head back to the ship. Wait a sec. Which way is which? I'm still not used to the village yet. Let's see. That road in front of the antenna, like photon drive. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. It's just telling me how to get out. It's that way. But gonna see if we can't do something yet. Oh wow, they actually modeled the outside of the gate. That's neat. These big Dr. Seuss trees. Oh yeah, okay. He's talking about the type matchups. There is a wheel, a type matchup wheel thing in this game. It's like rock, paper, scissors, but with 6 things in this game. It's not complex at all. Blank beats blank, done. But if you're something else, you do normal damage, or if you're the next thing on the chain, you do less damage.
Go.
Over there! Get him! Now! Go! 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 Over there! Get him! Now! Go!
Sorry, I'm focusing.
Now! Go! Over there! Get him! Now! Go! Over there! Yeah! Now!
Coolio. Let's see what this is. Oh, there's nothing over there. Good boy. Where are you like this, Komainu? I actually don't know if I can find any fossils right now. I think the game locks you out of finding any additional fossils until you've fully excavated your first one.
It's about time, Rallen. The lab system is now complete.
Great, I hope it works. That thing right there is going to be the first fossil we excavate, not execute. I don't know why I was going for execute. Okay, you get ready for some precision gaming, guys. You'll likely never need to know half the stuff this game tells you about any of this. What you will need to know, however, is that the faster you excavate one of these dudes, the higher its level will be, where the max level that you can get is the level of your character. Rallen and Jena don't have separate levels as far as I'm aware. They're just, Spectrobe Master. Gosh, when are you going to let me stop using the hammer? In excavating, the hammer is like the worst because you have to use motion controls and because it's pretty easy to damage fossils this way. And if you get good enough at it, which, I mean, like, any normal human being probably wouldn't play this game enough to, yeah, I know about damage. Any normal human being probably wouldn't play this game enough to get good at excavation, because all you really need is to be able to excavate stuff. Besides later game, grinding isn't really that hard when you can just excavate something that is your level, or you know, at least close to your level. But if you do get good at this, you just use bombs to blow up basically all the major stuff around it, then you use the laser to cut out the rest of the major parts, and then you just start using the drill to whittle down everything else. And a lot of the time you can select the blower and start blowing before it even tells you you're allowed to start blowing. So that's neat.
Alright, the fossil should be nice and clean now. Now all you have to do is awaken the Spectrobe sleeping within.
One Spectrobe wake-up call coming right up.
Okay, all you have to do is select the fossil you want to awaken.
Yeah. This one, awaken, it's level 3. The fossil level you saw there is just the actual level that it's going to be when I wake it up. Yep. Wow. You don't have to hit it with any rhythm or anything, you just have to get it in order. But, I mean, that is a challenge in and of itself with these. I always name my first one Vroom because that's what I named it in the original save I had. I think I still have the original save somewhere. Yeah, it must be really happy to be awakened from the fossil after who knows how long. The Spectrobes awaken are automatically sent into the incubator room. From there you can check a Spectrobe status and change Jena's a nerd. So your search team is essentially the Spectrobes you can have outside of battles, and you can only put child Spectrobes in your search team because only they can search for things. Apparently, Jena's got another new machine. It's the glossary machine. That's what it is. Well, now I see you have awakened the Spectrobe from its slumber. Well done, my young Spectrobe masters. In order to help Spectrobes grow, you need to feed them minerals. Minerals come in various colors, and their effectiveness varies greatly by type. There are also special minerals that raise attack or defense power. I recommend you try finding some.
Got it. What about evolving Spectrobes, Reddies? Do you know anything about that?
Evolution? I know that Spectrobes have 3 forms, child, adult, and evolved. Child forms cannot battle, but they can find buried objects like minerals and other Spectrobe fossils. They evolve into adult forms. Adult Spectrobe is strong and can battle the crawl, and their final form, most powerful form, is the evolve. Amazing creatures, really. But I'm afraid the method of evolving them is only known to Spectrobe Masters. Perhaps you can find a clue inside the former Spectrobe Master's cave.
Cave? What?
Cave. It was home to the Spectrobe Master who lived here on Wyterra some 30 years ago. I have no doubt he knew how to evolve Spectrobes here on this planet. Look for some clues there.
The Spectrobe Master's cave, huh? Let's go check it out, Rallen.
Right behind you, Jena. Very well then, exit through the main gate and follow the road. Cross sunny grassland until you reach the Valley of the Mist. There you can find a cave, and it's just there's a cave at the end of the road. Is all you had to say, Radice. But gosh, your globe. Why do you have? What do you want? Spectre? No, we already know about Spectrobe types. Shovel. Interesting. I really like the detail that went into this stuff. Like, gosh, if Spectrobe's Origins had an HD remaster, I would be so down for that. One thing about this game is that it is a Disney game, so there's hidden Mickeys supposedly everywhere. I've never been able to find a huge amount of hidden Mickeys.
You anything, that's the one that took out that bridge.
Bigger than I would have guessed. Better go slow.
Hey, Rallen! What's the matter with you? What'd I just say?
Oops. Yep, okay.
Over there!
But since you know there is hidden Mickeys around, you can bet your patooties that all these like circular Dr. Seuss trees are gonna line up into a Mickey Mouse symbol somehow. The cursor thing, when you're allowed to actually use that, when it has a clickable item. Oh, maybe I can do it here? No, it doesn't work with battle stuff. But that turns into a Mickey. The fountain in Town Square turns into like a hidden Mickey later when that gets turned on when they fix up the town. Oh, he's okay. Okay. No more crawl around here. That was a good workout. Let's go to the gatekeeper. They should be able to fix the bridge now. I've never actually really looked at it while it's broken. Huh. Neat. I mean, but like, how does Monster Hunter manage to look better than this game? How? I mean, I know it's the Wii, but like, yeah. The Wii had a whole GameCube inside it too. Oh right, this thing. That symbol. I think actually unlocking these gates is talked about later on, but you can do it ahead of time. This one, I believe, is a fire sword. Oh right, but you can't actually touch those until later. Oh, okay. So this is the dark crystal. Wait, no, the dark mineral that I was talking about earlier. Pops up like that. Yeah, no, okay. Oh, might I actually die here? Nope. So, there's a couple, like, data logs or whatever you can pick up. Actually, there's like 60 of them scattered throughout the game. You can find in random places. Never really bothered to pick them all up, but they tell you sort of stuff you've probably already figured out, like that this thing right here is probably a Spectrobe. Yeah. I think the problem with doing hints in this sort of game is that like the player can pretty easily figure out where the thing the hint is pointing to is before they figure out how to find the hint. Alright, you. Hey, are you making sure to take some rice balls with you? Yeah. Alright, need to go talk to Radis. Oh, Kotetsu. Okay.
Oh, my friends, good to see you again.
Kotetsu, the crawler gun. Do you think you could fix the Dawn Bridge now?
Bellows and buzzards, excellent work, my friends. You leave the bridge to me, that's just one thing. I have a favor to ask of you while I make repairs. My apprentice, Gurmark, went to the excavation site behind the village, but hasn't returned. Something tells me he's in trouble. After all, he's never disappeared like this before. Would you go find him?
You can count on us. Let's go find him, Jena.
Roger that.
Find Kotetsu's apprentice. Is it Kotetsu? I think I might be reading his name wrong. So, this is a nice stroll. Dawn Bridge. That's a nice place. I was there. I've been there a total of once before, yeah. Nothing to brag about, really, but the guy's like, yeah, I know. I helped build that thing. Oops. Oops.
Go! Yeah! Over there! Yeah! Get him! Yeah! Now! Yeah! Yeah! Over there! Yeah! Get him!
Okay, right, yeah, sure, whatever.
Phew, you're a lifesaver. I was out here looking for some materials when those crawls surrounded me.
Well, you should go tell Kotetsu. Yeah, it is Kotetsu. Well, you should go tell Now I just can't say it. You're all right. He's worried about you.
You're right. I better get back and see him before he blows us top. Thanks again, guys. See you back in town, I hope.
Man, that was close. Gummark would have been in trouble if we hadn't showed up in the nick of time.
You can say that again. Well, let's go see Kotetsu and ask how the bridge repairs are coming along.
Oh, a merciful teleport. Just after this first world, spoilers, there's going to be several planets we go to. There's a lot of not teleporting you back to the beginning of stuff, and so you just have to deal with the slow run speed. Ah, man.
Oh, you found Gunmark. That fool had me worried sick. Sorry for all the trouble. Now about the bridge. I'm afraid I have some bad news. The repairs are going to take a bit longer.
Oh, okay. I guess we'll just have to keep waiting.
If it makes you feel any better, you can have this. It might come in handy.
Blaster. No, okay. Expansion cube. Okay, so blue minerals are the equivalent of pennies around here. What's this, Kotetsu?
It's an expansion cube for powering up your incubator. Wyterra's former Spectrobe master gave it to me back when I was still an apprentice. You can use it in that incubator thingamajig you have back on your ship. It creates this virtual world that you can go in so you can interact with all your Spectrobes. Isn't that neat?
Jena and I can enter the incubator too. Wow, that sounds pretty far out.
Thanks, Kotetsu. This will really come in handy. But tell me, why did the Spectrum Master give it to you to begin with?
My friends, don't underestimate old Kotetsu. I was the former Spectrum Master's #1 sidekick. I bet he figured that another Spectrum Master would come along who could use it.
#1 sidekick? I guess you really can't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah. That somehow doesn't sound mean when it comes out of your mouth.
Sorry, Kotetsu. Rallen's people skills still need some work. Thanks again. I can't wait to power up the incubator.
Don't mention it. If everything goes well, go ahead and try using that mineral I gave you. Feeding Spectrobes minerals is what the incubator is made for, after all.
Thanks, Kotetsu.
No need to thank me, my friend. Just I skipped dialogue accidentally. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a bridge to fix.
Come on, Rallen.
Return to your ship. Fantastic. Man, where they get all this glowy stuff from? I want some of that in my room. These blacksmiths be styling. Oh. Is there any way to make this look like a hidden Mickey? Not really, no. Okay. Originally when I was playing this guy, he looked like a tree just sitting in the middle of the road there. So I called him Twig for the longest time. There it is. Okay. Right, this guy. Hey, bud. Can I pet?
Come here.
Do the pet thing. Pet him. Can't pet him. Torga is like my favorite Spectrobe design in this game, at least. He's been in all 3 games as far as I am aware. I know he was in the second one.
Okay, try to use that cube Kotetsu gave us.
You bet, Jena. Right, this thing. Okay, yeah. Let's. Yep.
Come here.
Yeah, I'm aware. Yeah.
Good boy.
Okay, I forgot that existed. Quick side note, I'm recording this after I've recorded everything for this video because this section went way off track. What I was trying to say is that even though this is one of my favorite games of all time, it only makes my top 10 due to a lot of tedious elements such as the mineral system. Minerals are meant to be collected throughout the game as supplementary experience for your Spectrobe in case you're having trouble with battles and stuff. But seeing as this game is made for kids ages 10 and up, and the tutorials actually encourage you to use minerals to level up Spectrobes, a player will probably see this as the main way of leveling up their Spectrobe. So all that in mind, the game is basically telling the players to spend a bunch of time searching for good minerals, go to the incubator, spread them everywhere like I just did, and wait while your Spectrobe eats them all. While I can appreciate the novelty of the paleontology and excavation aspects of this game, and that feeding your Spectrobes can be pretty darn adorable, these positive aspects are encountered so frequently and there's nothing really to spice them up that they just sort of become old after a bit. Now, that huge paragraph of text that just came out of my mouth, which I wasn't even scripted somehow, was all meant to say the mineral system is a non-engaging gameplay element that the game encourages you to interact with at the cost of the time you could be spending progressing the story or in battle or whatever else in this game. At this point, I think it would be a good idea for me to mention that I do not hate these systems. I might prefer them to change a little, but the mineral excavation and battle systems are what make the game what it is. And what it is unique from any other RPG I've ever played, at least. And further, unique in a way I prefer to other RPGs that I have played. But anyways, this was not supposed to be a video essay. So let's get back to the game. Post on board. Okay, got those tutorials out of the way. Now, can actually put him back there. Kotetsu, that expansion cube worked great. Thanks again.
It's great news. I had some good news for you too, but it seems to have slipped my mind. I have some great news too. Foragers and ferrets. How could I forget? The bridge repair is complete.
Great, now we can go check on the Spectromaster caves. Let's go.
Whoa, hold it, my friends. You also have this. It's no ordinary cube. It's a weapon cube and it adds...
Yeah. Then I started blasting. That's not the blaster. One really cool thing about this game is that it does have all these weapons. I really enjoy the designs and stuff. They're like really, is it Phantasy Star Online inspired? I don't know. But like not only do you get a weapon, but your little elbow guard changes color. Ooh. And sometimes it has like a flame texture or some weird thing with some weapons, so it's cool. Sometimes you just have a weapon so you can have a cool looking arm guard when walking around. If you don't mind the whole minute it takes to get in and out of the menus. I guess I didn't like actually excavate the other fossil. In each area there's only about like 5 possible fossils for you to get though, for variety's sake, not in how many you are allowed to obtain from that area. If I am not mistaken, yeah. Cool. Guys, look! A hidden Mickey. I'm glad you don't have to take pictures of all those in this game, though. This is the gap of thick test. Tests if you're too thick to fight in this area, which many Spectrobes are.
Go.
Wait, why am I still using Komainu? Dark skies are bad omens. These little guys they're just sort of low tier dudes. Can defeat them pretty quick. Give you a lot of experience. Though the weapon they just gave me, which is not good with dealing with them because they are quick when they do attack. This tree's got a lot of stuff around it, but it's like not really worth spending the time until late game or mid game maybe to come back here and go through it all. What you really want in this area is there's a leaf gate right here that has a mace behind it, or an axe or whatever it's called in this game, that does leaf damage. Oh no, I just healed. What am I yeah, thank you, game. Game gives you a lance and then is like, yeah, no, this isn't any good here. And let's get me some experience. So that's that. Hey, isn't this the area Red East was talking about?
Rallen, wait! This reading indicates a crawl nearby, and it's nearly off the charts.
You gotta be kidding me! Okay, let's see if we can do this. I don't remember if he's like worse in New Game Plus, but
Over there! Get him! Now! Go! Over there! Get him! Now! Go! Over there! Get him! Now! Go! Over there!
okay, that's an unnecessary guy. Oh, here he comes.
Now! Go! Over there! Get him! 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 Now! Go! Over there! Come back!
Okay. So there's that.
Get him! Now! Go!
Almost.
Come back! Over there!
Almost there.
Come back! Get him! Now!
Okay. Sometimes this is a hard fight because you shake your Wiimote in the wrong direction.
Nothing like a nice light workout.
Hey, watch it now. Don't get cocky. Look.
What is it?
It looks like some sort of stone.
Bet it got dropped when that crawl went down. Might be some sort of booby trap. I'd back off.
Nah, I don't think it's gonna explode. Negative for toxins, too. We should take it and examine it later.
Wait a sec. Doesn't the ground here look kind of funny to you? Yeah, now that you mention it. The way it's been carved out looks completely unnatural, almost as if something crash landed. Well, there's no way to figure it out now. Let's make our way to that cave. Right, we can always look into this later. Explore the cave. Right.
Go.
And cutscene. Yay. I should probably turn off Rumble and my controller speaker for the future. Whoa, check it out, Jena. The door open. It must have been designed to open in response to the Cosmolink. Neat trick if you ask me. Yeah, that's a pretty neat cave. So this is the cave where that Spectromaster lived. Just don't go touching everything, okay? We don't want to ruin anything before we can check it out. Yeah, Jena. Rallen, I'm serious. Game stops me to tell me I should check something out. Look at this equipment. It's pretty old, but there's a pretty nice selection. It would take someone with specialized knowledge to use stuff like this. Wow, so he's a scientist in addition to being a Spectromaster? I'm impressed. I mean, I barely passed pre-algebra. Hey, look at that. Find something, Jena? Yeah, a data disk. Okay, this is the hint thing I was talking about earlier. These things, you just find them in random places, tell you stuff about where stuff is in lore and whatnot. This disk format hasn't been used in decades. Wonder what's on it, or if a system can even read it. That won't be a problem. It looks like a simple memo file. A memo? Well, I'm sure it's important if someone went through all the trouble to save it on a disk. Let's see, it looks like some kind of specific direction to a place we haven't been yet. Lost memos. Cool. And you go in this room.
Whoa, check it out. Weird. This is totally different from the rest of the place.
Yeah, you're right. It's like something from some ancient ruin. My guess is someone discovered this first, then built that lab back there.
If you're right about that, we could be sitting on something pretty crucial here.
Hey, Rallen, check this out.
What the? I don't get it.
If you ask me, I'd say we're not the first NPP officers to find this place. But who was it?
But that's impossible. I've never seen anything in any report about a mission here. Doesn't make sense. Whoa, Jena. Look at that over there in the corner. That's a Spectrobe fossil. And it's definitely not a normal one either. Know what I mean? There's just something weird about it.
I'll say, it's glowing.
What was that? I suddenly got this strange vision in my head.
You're not the only one. I saw it too. I think the Spectromaster must have used this pedestal thing to evolve Spectrobes.
You think we can use it too?
No, I don't think it's operational anymore. I'm not getting any energy readings from it.
Just our luck.
Hold on, Mr. Negative. There's one more option. But I'll have to copy the pedestal's data and take it back to our ship. Ba-da-ba-dum bum 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 ba-da. Ba-da-ba-dum bum 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 ba-da.
Okay, I think our work here is done.
Rallen, I found something else interesting on the Spectromaster's data disk. There's data on the other Kaio system planets as well as data on the Crawl he fought here.
The Crawl didn't just attack Wyterra in the past, but other planets as well?
That's what it says here, but the data is really old. Who knows how reliable it really is.
What if the other planets are under attack right now?
I'm afraid it's possible the Crawl may have shifted their focus to them after we defeated the Crawl boss.
Well then, what are we doing wasting time here? We better go stop to them.
Right, but first we should go back to the village and let Radice know what's going on.
Go visit Radice. Man, I would really like to know what the people who made this game were thinking when they came up with the lore and designs and whatnot. I mean, a lot of it is inspired by, you know, Japanese yokai and stuff. And a lot of the designs in this game specifically are very Mayan inspired. But it just all ties together in a pretty neat way, I think.
Good boy.
Whoops.
Go.
Let's see.
Go.
Why? Good.
Go.
Go. Cool. This place is a mess for telling your Spectrobe to go find stuff because like they just can't get around anything reliably. Good. Making sure I don't get this thing. For being like a habitatized planet, the Wyterrans don't really build much. Like they got fences here every once in a while, and that's about it. Oh, okay.
Over there! Get him! Now! Go! Over there! Get him! Now! Go!
Saved by a level up.
Now! Go! Over there! Get him! Now! Go! Over there! Get him!
No, the health.
Come here.
Is that a dark one? No, it's not. Okay. It's really hard to tell sometimes, especially when you're just walking around. I guess that was sort of the point.
Go.
Cool. Vroom vroom. Is there gonna be another fight here?
Go.
Gosh.
Now! Go!
I wonder if, like, in balancing the fights for this area, they considered leveling up saving you, or if they just expected you to get into more fights willingly, so that you would be more leveled up by this area. Just, I guess either works. Okay. I got this. Oh, no, I don't got this. None of us got this. Awesome. I do enjoy these environments. They look nice, but I think the combination of them having to be open because of like Spectrobe pathing and just how empty that makes them look, sort of, I don't know, makes things look a bit sparse. Like this might as well be an open field.
Let's go report back to Radis.
Yeah, we probably won't be back on Wyterra for a while. Do you have a thing? Come on in. Yeah, okay. This for scenery. Chicken? Oh no, kitchen work. Okay. Property barriers. I've already gone through that. Data disks. Da. Thank you. New menu item.
There's nothing wrong in keeping the same items on the menu, but I also like adding new ones now and then. And on that note, I'd like to introduce our new menu system, Potato Pie. I hope you'll try it.
You know, a food system would have been cool in this game. Rice balls are, I mean, like if we're being honest, how long does a rice ball need to stay in the ground to crystallize to that degree? Man, I'm using my brain and Disney don't want me to. University? You have college here?
Barriers. Have you seen those strange areas surrounded by barriers here and there? Yeah, just like the one over in the excavation site. I wonder what they are.
Those pictures look like, maybe... Oh, no, okay, yeah, they're just literally pictures of stuff around the village. Back into the you know, Mario painting world. Before we go in there, like, one thing I really appreciate about this game is, like, look how many UI elements are on the screen. You got your mini-map, the universal healing item, and the most basic of specs for your character and your Spectrobe. It's nice and clean.
Ah, welcome back.
Radis, we've decided to go check out the other planets in the Kaio system. Wyterra might not be the only planet the Crawl have their sights on.
Yes, yes indeed. But such a big step is one you ought not take lightly. Before you go, you must learn about elemental properties.
Now this is important for the following reason.
Spectrobes aren't the only creatures with properties. Each crawl also has one of the 5 properties. Now at present, the only adult form you have for use in battles are Mirrex, an earth property Spectrobe, and Spikean, a plant property Spectrobe. If you go to a planet with lots of plant life like Doldago, you will no doubt face many crawl with the plant property. The plant property is strong.
And the wheel turns.
As the wheel turns, you will notice type advantages and disadvantages being a thing. It's just go.
I get it. So you're saying we should get Spectrobes with other properties before we start visiting the other planets?
Precisely. I would advise you to evolve child forms with properties other than earth and plant. I especially recommend you bring along a Spectrobe of the fire property, as it is strong against the plant property.
You hear that, Jena? Evolution. Remember back in the Spectromaster's cave? Right. We must be able to pull it off now. Let's head back to the ship and try. Wait, didn't you say you had to build it like a machine or something? I don't know.
In that case, you might find this of some use.
Orange mineral. I think I have a few of those already.
A child form needs to be level 5 or higher in order to evolve to its adult form. If your child form is not of a high enough level, feed it that mineral. That should allow it to evolve straight away.
Wow, thanks, Radis.
Now, come see me once you have an adult Spectrobe with the fire property.
We will. Okay, Rallen, let's hurry back to the ship.
You're the boss. Oh no. Jena's the boss.
I'm going to try and make some adjustments to our incubator.
Yeah, but what evolving some Spectrobes? Weren't you going to use that evolution pedestal data we found in Spectrobe Master's Key?
That's right, and I already know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to create a virtual version of the pedestal inside our incubator. Now stay out of my way while I work. Voila! It's ready to go, Rallen.
You sure?
Yep. You can now evolve Spectrobes by using the evolution minerals and that pedestal data.
Whoa, slow down, Jena. What are evolved minerals?
Remember that strange mineral we found after battling the giant crawl? That was an evolved mineral. The version we saw after touching the glowing fossil in that cave was a clue.
So the pedestal data wasn't enough? I don't know how you figured out stuff like that, Jena.
It's called using your brain, Rallen. You should try it sometime. Now let's give this a try.
Obtained evolved mineral.
Okay. Yes, I understand. Come here. No.
Come here.
Hey.
Come here.
Get over here!
Yeah, I know. Here, boy. My boy. Pet him, Rallen. Do the pet thing.
Go.
No.
Come here.
Can I... Look at this boy. Vroom has evolved to his proper form. Torgazar. Gear change is his strong attack. He can perform 3 consecutive melee hits.
Good boy.
That is definitely his head, Rallen. Cool. Yeah, I think that's all we need. Okay, real quick, how much do we have? Gosh, okay. I'm probably gonna montage this, so, see you after I'm done.
Perfect form.
Okay, so we have just completed the excavation of all 13 Spectrobes that we got. Let's start inspecting these. We got 3 Zazas, 4 Spikos, 3 Tobossus. This Zen fossil is from the pedestal. We got 1 Zora and 1 Zeni. Awaken the Zeni first, just so you understand this blessing to God's green earth. Let's name him Rotor. Awesome. Let us awaken this Zaza. This one's a bit weird to me, but you know, whatever. I think I want to show you guys all the forms of each Spectrobe that I can humanly will myself to acquire. This Zen fossil I'm going to awaken just because it is actually pretty good for the planet we are heading to next. I'm not going to name it because the game just gave it to me. Zora. One very important Spectrobe, especially if you're doing a speedrun. Yes. 2 Bossers. Ugh. I'm gonna name these, yes. Their names are Sock. Fantastic. And a few of these I am actually going to leave in here right now with a couple of the duplicates we got that are of a lesser level. I am going to exchange these for rice balls. Exchange the fossil? Yes. Cool. This, I believe, is one of the best ways to get rice balls. 4. My gosh, what did I do to you? Oh, yeah. Rice balls and blue minerals for, whatever. Take this guy off of here. Let's do this, just so you can understand my pain. I think that's the best option. Alright, we're gonna pack a bigger punch in battle now.
More precisely, this gives us more options when fighting. Remember, use your brain.
Whatever you say, Jena. Now, how about reporting back to Radis?
My thoughts exactly. Back to the village.
Radis, we've evolved ourselves a brand new adult Spectrobe with the fire property.
Well done, but you must keep expanding your Spectrobe arsenal if you wish to survive the coming battles. You must also ensure you have a good balance of properties. Fire Spectrums alone will not do. And remember that if you level a Spectrobe to level 30, you can evolve it into its powerful evolved form.
Understood. We'll keep our eyes out for the other properties.
Oh, and now that you are heading for the other planets, I highly recommend you seek help from Kamtoga.
Kamtoga? Who's he?
He was once partner to Wyterra's Spectrobe Master. I believe he is on the planet Dialgo at present. He would be an excellent addition to your team. These are the coordinates for Doldago. Simply enter them into your ship's computer.
The Spectrobe Master's partner? You mean like Jena? Wow, I can't wait to meet him.
Go to Doldago.
Doldago? Go to Doldago and find... Yes, I know. Cool. Nice. Look at him go. Look at him go. What do you want? Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go see Kotetsu real quick.
Special weapon. My friends, I'm so glad you stopped by. You see, old Kotetsu was just making a brand new weapon for you.
Wow, really? You're the greatest, Kotetsu.
Yes, well, I appreciate the vote of confidence, but there's just one thing. I've run short of the materials I need.
Oh, is there anything we can help you do?
Yes, in fact there is. Would you mind fetching me 50 blue minerals?
You got it. We'll be back as soon as we can. I mean, how hard can collecting 50 minerals be? I bet we could get 100 or even double that. SpongeBob, you have 3 days. We actually are pretty close. Okay, real quick, let us actually do this because I think it might actually be the blaster this time. And that could be pretty cool. Get it. Yeah. Get it. We need one more. Come on, blue minerals. There we go. And we done.
The minerals! You found exactly what I needed. Excellent, excellent. Let me finish that super special weapon I'm making for you. Here it is, fresh out of the forge. My new special weapon. It's all yours.
It's not... It's a glove. Oh my gosh. So gloves are a knockback weapon. But they're pretty slow. So,
It's a super duper special glove. It doesn't have the reach of a sword or lance, but it sure packs a punch. Stay tuned. I'll be making another special weapon for you shortly.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess... Actually, what was it? What's his power in relation to the lance? Wow, gosh, even in relation to the sword, it's like Oh, no, wait, that's... Both the lance and the sword are actually weaker than it. Okay. That's interesting. I for some reason thought the glove was actually decently weak and just threw stuff, but now my elbow guard is red. Woo-wee. Oh yeah, one more thing. That's why Zora's good to find early on. So you don't have to do that later. That'll have to do it for this episode. I have already started editing this, and it is already pretty long. Real sorry about that. Didn't mean to do that. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had fun. I know I did. And yeah, see you soon.
Sayonara.